not going to get a second chance in the game.
Hey guys, I'm Jason Palmentier from Rose-Hulman here in Terre Haute, Indiana, just hour west of Indianapolis. We play in the HCAC conference, the Heartland, all schools in the Indiana, Ohio area. Had a great year this year, ended up 8-3, won our conference championship for the second time in 4 years, and made a trip to the national playoffs for the first time in school history. So a really great year for our program, and excited for where our program's headed. So today I'm going to talk about how we develop our pass rush with our D-line, and we kind of fit it in with our linebackers as well. But I coach D-line. I'm also the video coordinator. So I'll kind of talk you through how I go with our guys. All right, so I'll talk about developing a pass rush today, how we teach our guys the process and the tools and mechanics of pass rush, getting to the quarterback. Here's my contact information. Like I said, I'm the defensive line coach here at Rose-Hulman. Here's my email, my cell. If anyone wants information or contact me in any sort of way, I'd love to answer questions and talk ball with you. To start, here's what we call the engineering edge. This is our plan, our 5 steps to get to the quarterback at every single snap. First off is, number one is have a plan. I think it's very crucial to have a plan, have an idea of what you want to do, how to attack the offensive lineman, attack the offense as a 4-man rush, 5-man rush, whatever it is. You got to know. It's not only just being a better athlete, being a better player. You got to do some film study. Offensive linemen, where do they set? How do they set? Are they jump setters? Are they vertical setters? Are they high hand guys? Are they low hand guys? And also where the quarterback kind of where he is. Is he a guy? Are they 3-step? Or are they 5-step? Are they gun? Where is he going to be with their drop back pass, with their passing game? So we study that. We kind of chart wherever the quarterback throws the ball. So our guys all understand where. Hey, I got to get to this spot, and I got to create a plan around that spot and around the offensive lineman that we're facing. And that's how we do our plan. And then this is our landmark every single snap. All right, so our guys understand if I'm an outside rusher, we call our sweet spots. All right, if I'm an outside rusher, we're aiming 5 yards, 2 feet outside the tackle or the tight end, usually a tackle. See a lot of 10 personnel in the conference we play in, so we are aiming for that spot. Inside guys, whether 3-tech or we're allowed 2 IG. Not a whole lot of shade, but if we are ever a shade, it's the same thing. 2 yards, 1 foot outside, the guy's inside. So those are our landmarks for the guys that are pass rushing. They all know, hey, that's where I got to get to. If the offensive lineman ever crosses that, we either have to bowl if they meet us at that point, or if they cross it, then we have to come underneath. So all our guys know, hey, where's our sweet spot? Where do I got to get to? Where do I got to aim every single snap? So number 1 is have a plan, like we just talked about. Number 2 is, hey, you got to get moving. Gain ground each step. We don't want to step under ourselves. We always want to be pressing vertical, race to that sweet spot we just talked about. Here's some drills that we do almost every single day, some spring stuff. Here's a look at one of our defensive ends. We work on the one-legged start, but we're attaching a stretch band to his off leg. All right, so he is driving his knee up to his chest, overemphasizing getting that muscle memory. Hey, I got to gain as much ground as possible with our start. And he's doing about 5 reps each leg. All right, so we want him to drive that knee up to his chest. Okay, creating that muscle memory like we talked about. And then he's going to switch legs. And here's a look at one of our noses doing it. Same thing. Okay, pulling that toe up, getting that knee up as high as possible. Same thing, simple and easy for our guys to create that muscle memory. Okay, now we're taking the bands off. We're doing our one-legged starts. Okay, we do the bands first, kind of create that muscle memory like we talked about. Okay, now we're applying it. Okay, we're moving on the foot, gaining as much ground as possible. I tell them, hey, we got to get that foot up past this line. Try to get that foot up past the line, gain as much ground as possible. About 5 yards, then we're rolling. All right, good look at it. This guy just had knee surgery, so he's trying to get back to 100%. Okay. A little top heavy, but he's got to drive that knee up. Not a great look at it, but it's getting better. All right, and then here's another look. All right, so we do that series first, and then we do our hip touch where we have a partner about 5 yards apart, and then we're moving on his movement. All right, we're applying that first drill. The one-legged start, we should be gaining as much ground as possible, squeezing the air out between you and the offensive lineman, getting there as fast as possible. All right, so the offensive lineman, scout guy, is just basically going to gradually backpedal on his movement. As soon as he moves, we're getting going. All right, we're going to try and touch the near hip. Here's another look at it. Okay, his first step's all right. Doesn't get as far as we want it. He's rushing on a vertical path. Okay, he's eyeing up that sweet spot, 5 yards, 2 feet outside. Okay, and getting to the hip. Here's the last look at it. All right. So that's what we do. That's how we talk about getting moving. All right. And now we're going to talk about rushing half a man. My college coach put it to me, hey, would you rather rush 300 or would you rather rush 150? All right. Some guys think they're stronger than everyone. They can just run down the middle of people. Hey, it's college ball. You know, their offensive linemen are taught how to pass set and get in front of you. So we got to learn how to rush half a man. All right. So we're going to rush on edges. This is what's give us the edge. Do not run down the middle. It's harder for some of the guys in the interior to get on an edge, but we always emphasize getting on an edge, rushing on an edge. Rush 150 instead of 300. All right, and here's some things that we do. Hip drills with the bands. You can see the guys behind. They both got bands attached. Some of them hook each other up like a sleigh. But so these 3 cones are emphasizing pop-ups. We can't have pop-ups in spring, so we're going to flip our hips on the cone. Okay, with the band overemphasizing, hey, I got to get my hips around. Okay, now I got to work half a man. Okay, so we're working half a man on each cone, protecting our inside number, and we're going to stack the cone. Okay, good look at it here. He's getting all the way around, protecting the inside number. A little too far extended here, but he's protecting the inside number, working half the cone, stacking on top. Another look at it here. All right, so we've gone through our first 3 steps, and now number 4 is, hey, I got it. All right, so we have a plan. I got to know what I want to do. 2 is we got to get moving, so we got to move our feet, gain ground, and we got to rush half a man. All right, we got to protect our inside number, get on an edge some sort of way, and now we got to execute the move. All right, so we dual train both our outside and inside guys, all the moves. They figure out what they're really good at, but we teach them everything. We work on everything. Execute your pre-snap move, hit it and get it. That's what we talk about. If not, you got to have a counter move. If somehow we get jammed up, we got to have a counter move. But our plan, hey, we got to get moving, rush a half a man, and then we got to hit it and get it. All right. So here's some of our hand fighting drills that we do. We do this just about every day as well. We'll start with our block pin post. So we do about 5 shots each side. So we're blocking at the wrist. We're going to pin with our thumb up, and then we'll post for our partner to come back to it. We'll go both sides. Here's a look at it slow. So block, pin, post. Block, pin, post. All right, then we will walk it out. So we'll take that same hand movement, that same hand fight movement, and we're going to do it in a moving fashion. All right, so we'll walk about 5 yards back. And we'll stop, switch sides, then we'll go back doing the same thing. Okay, working half a man, working that outside arm. All right. So here's our low block. This is what we want to wheel on low hands. Okay, block pin post will do to high hands. So we get a guy with lower hands, a shorter guy, or a guy that sets and punches with low hands. We'll wheel the outside wrist and pin. Okay, we want to get that pin. Okay, thumb is up, thumb's great. We just want to get it up and away, away from our eyes. So this guy needs to do a little better job with his pin. Okay, we do about five each side. It's a better look at it. See how that pin is up and away. Wheel the low block, pin it up and away. Okay, now we do a 4 count where the 77 here, he's got 4 shots with, he's the offensive guy, so he can punch right, left, or you can do a combination of 4, but we're going to do a block pin post and kind of react off whatever hand is being punched. All right, so we got 4 shots. He can pick. We just react off of it. Still trying to work half a man. Here's a look at it again. Then we'll go to low block. All right, so we will punch low now. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, however, whatever combination he chooses. Now we'll wheel and pin off of that. Same look here. And now this is big for our interior guys. Okay, we call this double block. Okay, so high hands. Okay, we want to take both at the wrists and push up and away, get our hips released. We'll do 5 each way, 5 right, 5 left. Okay, now we will swipe. Okay, so when we swipe, we want to take our inside hand, wash the inside of the wrist, outside hand, wash the outside of the wrist. All right, so we want to swipe and our hips still come and get released. We get perpendicular to the offensive lineman. Okay, 5 each way. Okay, now we're coming back the other way now. All right, so those are the first 4 steps. Now the last one, probably the most important. All right, we got to finish. Finish on the quarterback. Feet never stop moving. Okay, once your feet stop moving, you're done for. All right, so we talk about, hey, your feet always got to be moving. They always got to be linked up with your arms, and your arms and your feet got to be linked up. Okay, and then we want to punish the quarterback. We want to try and get the ball out. Okay, sacks are great, but strip sacks are even better. All right, so we emphasize, hey, get to the quarterback, but get the ball as well. So punish the quarterback, feet never stop moving. And here's another drill that we do, kind of tie everything together. All right, we call it sparring. Okay, so we're going to work on, you got all these tools, all these moves that we just worked on. All right, 77 here is the offensive lineman in this case. Sayun here is going to be the defense guy. Okay, he's got 3 shots. He's got 3 moves that he's going to do. Soon he hits a move. Okay, we want to rip and stack or over and stack on top. Okay, spin around. Whatever your plan is, hit it and get it. Okay, you got 3 shots. All right, so this is what it would look like for 1 rep. Okay, Stewie's planning it out. All right, okay. He's got his move, hit it and get it. Rip and stack, over and emphasize the finish. Okay, we got to stack on top to finish. All right. All right, so those are the 5 steps that we talk about. That's our engineer edge. This is our plan. This is what we talk about. This is what we got to do to get home. All right, and then we'll look at some clips. We kind of put it all together. About 5 or 6 clips of us, getting home, getting moving, having a plan, executing the move, and finishing. All right, so we're going to take a look at our DN on the left here. All right. Okay, not a great start. Okay, his first step's underneath him, but he's getting moving still. Defeats the hands, great bend. Okay, we try and get a strip. Okay, we finish. All right, putting everything together. All right, same guy here. Okay, he's on the left. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Okay, he's gaining ground. He's moving. He hits his move. Okay, and we get a good finish here. Okay, taking the helmet off a quarterback's always pretty good. We'll take it anytime we can get it. All right, so great rep. Putting everything together there. Now we're going to take a look at our right 3 technique here. Okay, he's on a vertical, Russian vertical. Okay, he gets past the sweet spot. Got to come back underneath. And a sack. Now we're taking a look at our three technique to the right. Okay, he knows this guy is a vertical setter. I got to take a vertical push. He's got a plan. He hits it and gets it. Okay, need a little better finish here. Okay, he steps underneath himself, like to drive that backside hip, point it right towards the quarterback. Hey, we get a finish. Nice sack for our guys. Okay, now the left D end here. We're going to take a look at here. Okay, another vertical set guy. Okay, great start. Has a plan, hits it and gets it. Great bend, great finish. That's what we're looking for every single time. All right, now we're going to take a look at our right three technique here. Okay, we get a jump set. He knows he's got a two-way go. Okay, we tell our guys, find a way to get home. All right, use all the tools that you got, find a way to get home. We don't want you to slow down. We don't want you thinking, hey, especially when it's third down, hey, we want you to go get it. All right, so this kid, it's third down. I know I got a two-way go. Okay, I'd like to see him a little tighter with his over. Okay, with great bend. He's being relentless, finds a way to get home. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Hope you got something out of it. Again, if you got any questions about anything, I'd love to share the presentation with you. Love to talk ball, D-line play, anything like that. I appreciate your time and hopefully you enjoyed everything. Go Fighting Engineers.